Okay, let's talk to you. Oh, first, let's behold you. Dexterity behold. Ost, Chief of Security. Let's see. That's an 18, that's a 19. Kobold, level 9 rogue. He has 8 strength, 20 dexterity, 9 constitution, 11 intelligence, 17 wisdom, and 15 charisma. This one is quite hostile. Stay on your feet. His expressionless eyes seem to keep watch at all times. He's obviously determining where to strike for you to die as quickly as possible. How humane. Usually kobolds are only dangerous in large numbers. This one appears extremely deadly on his own. Beware. Okay. I will not trifle with him then. Let's engage. Let's just talk. Ost, Chief of Security, wiggling his little clawed feet. The kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Master says you behave. You don't tell me what to do. You're adorable. I have some questions for you. Thank you for your time. I have some questions for you. Short question. Go. Who are you? I am Ost. I am Security Chief in Lich House. The kobold appears proud. There is no humility in his voice. A strong little one, nearly immovable. You are a kobold? How'd you get this gig? Not gig. What is it then? I am devoted servant for master. You're angering the kobold. Keep going. Got it. He gives you an expression that could be described as a frown. That is, if it looked in any way different from his regular stony expression. I don't think I want to mess with him for now. I'm gonna be a bit more cautious. Maybe if I do a second run of this, I might go more balls to the wall. Where were you when the tea shop incident occurred? Incident? Tea shop blow up. Boom. Big boom? Big boom. When it happened, I was on Waterlane, on mission. A mission? What were you doing on Waterlane? I feel like I need to ask you something else. A mission? Not mission. I meant to say errand. What were you doing on Waterlane? Milk. Doing milk? Deliver. You deliver milk? Yes, side hustle. This kobold just keeps getting better and better. I want to know a lot less. Ask questions about the milk, sure. Can I have some milk? No. Valiant effort. I don't have anything else. No, who buys the milk? Humans. Waterlane humans. They pay many for fresh milk before dawn. The expressionless, cold-blooded kobold is hard to read, but his body language does not exactly scream honesty. Side hustlers are always smart. You should do a milk run later. It pays. Do you like milk? No. Milk is a form of pure vitality, nature's most precious liquid. 7. I also don't like milk. I mean, in real life, I don't really like drinking milk. Not really something I particularly like. So sure, let's try it. There we go. I also don't like milk. You smirk, a confident laugh escaping your lips. You then turn towards the ceiling, smiling. I also don't like milk. Your comment has made a dent upon the world. What a stance. As a human, who could have ever thought such a thing about you? The kobold stares at you with awe in his yellow, expressionless eyes. No one cares. I don't have anything else to ask about milk. Oh no, where does the milk come from? Cows. And where do you get the cow milk? Market. I don't have anything else to ask about milk. Okay. Thank you. You should totally find out more about this. You could be a big moneymaker. Can I borrow your crossbow? Human is kidding? Not funny. You would make greater use of it than this puny creature. Just take it. For whatever reason, he must have been ordered not to hurt you. Don't push it. The kobold snorts. Go away. Don't let this slide. Just take the crossbow. That wasn't a question. It was a demand. I'm not gonna do that. My charisma isn't high enough, and yeah, no, I'm not gonna take the crossbow. You are a kobold? Not question. Next. Try to save the question. We need to roll a 9. Ah! Natural success. A natural 20, I mean. Are you a kobold? Yes. Better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, sweet. Alright. Human done with questions. What are you voting for in the upcoming election? Angry Human Party. The Party of Norway? Really? Yes, they do good. Strongmen lead. Bright tomorrow. Shocking, perhaps. Although it takes a special kind of creature to vote in some kind of pragmatic selflessness. This is a good kobold. Very good kobold. He has principles. Tell him he is a good boy. No. No, I'm not gonna do that. I want to ask you something else. I do not, but okay. That's my single question. Can I ask something else? Okay. You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you? No promise. It's hard to take you seriously when you're so cute. Do you have a license for that crossbow? My crossbow, not yours. It's not legal for you to steal a crossbow. For some reason, I think. The crossbow is yours. I apologize. Better do. Mine. Thank you for your time, kobold. Okay. Let's see. I don't think there's much else. I read the books that he said I could read. I think. Are there some more pages? Ah, there's more. What's this? Let's take a look. An open manual for esoteric geometry. You know this already. I don't really want to... Can I... Oh, incense. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take some incense. Are there any more pages of mine lying around, or was that just... You know... about the book that I already took. Already took a look at the corpse there. There's a chest. I will not steal, I will take a look at it. An unlocked chest full of strange rocks. What is this? Shard of jaw. Can I just take that? Okay. I suppose I can. Does the helmet do anything? Oh no, it's practically your face. Doesn't have any stat benefits. A bright rock. It fits your hand nicely. These can be found all over Norway, and some speculate they are all shards of Jaw's pillar. To untrained hands, they have no inherent value, but you might use these to alter fate itself. Spend in dialogue to unlock dice checks. Ah, I see. Okay. So if we fail a check, we can use those to retry. Okay, sounds good. Voice is upstairs, and the smell of salt. Okay, the smell of salt. Let's go outside. Spell levels. Power of spells is measured by level. Spells above 3rd level are increasingly rare these days. Historically, spells up to 9th level can be cast by mortal hands. Yes, but we are far away from being able to do that. I don't know, what level do you have to be to cast 9th level spells? I've never played a campaign that high level. Like my current campaign, I'm level 5. So, you know, can't quite get to that. Tolstad, Central Norway. Okay, there's some people here. There's some... The orc observes you with great interest. There's some jars though. Something inside the old vase. Some incense. I'll take it. Can't hurt. I mean, spell slot restoration is good. Orc. Behold. Strength Behold, okay. Agent Viira. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, let's engage. On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something, or someone. She hides it well, but the orc is stressed. Perhaps it has to do with the dwarves. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power in other ways as well. You spot the merchant's mark on her jacket sleeve, a heart with the initials of the Norwegian Freestrider Regiment. What's this? Not often we get Earthguard around here. You sure walk around like a damn advertisement with this drab uniform. She presents her palm to you. Viira is my name. I am second in command guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Be nice to her. She's a free strider. Make sure she knows you are a cleric. Do not grab her hand. That's not what that is. I'm Ran. I'm Helm. I'm the cleric, actually. Names and labels aren't important. I mean, charisma tells me not to grab her hand, so that's a different gesture, I suppose. Names and labels aren't important. Debatable, but I do like a secretive man. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say anything. I'm here on important business. What's the deal with the dwarves? I'd like to know more about you, or nod your head and leave. What's the deal with the dwarves? Oh, them? Complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly. And they won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says and winks at you. She telegraphs her sarcasm heavily. This is useful when communicating with slower individuals. Explain it to me in detail from the top. I will speak with these dwarves. Okay, I have some other questions. Explain it to me in detail from the top. The words leave your lips as if you've spoken them 100 times. 100,000 times, actually. It's all just an inconvenience. I say a pain in the ass. A circle-square conflict added. These lovely Asgalists have decided by themselves to hold a rally here on this lovely little circle square. Unfortunately, they need a permission of public gathering, or a PPG. They do not have a proper PPG. You pick up on her use of the word proper. What does that entail? Proper? She scoffs. It is marked for last week. It is expired. But can you believe her? She's not lying, but there's something else. She's twisting the truth, but in what way? And you're just sitting here because? Simple, really. These dwarves are ignoring my call to disperse. So I'm here as a witness. If they do not leave by sundown, they will be fined and or arrested. Why don't you just come back at sundown? I would if it wasn't for the fact that I need to witness the entirety of the trespassing. Since they were served during the morning, if they do not disperse by sundown, they will be inflicted with an entire day's worth of fines. I'd have an assistant do it, or a secretary, but we're stretched thin as it is with the election coming up. No, I'll just sit here and smile politely. Arrested by whom? She gives you a smug grin. You perhaps? The monopoly on violence here in Tolstad is more of an oligopoly. It'll be a roll of the die who sees to get... sorry. The game is a bit harsh on my voice. One second. It'll be a roll of the die to see who gets employed to handle these rude dwarves. Maybe some goblins? The city of Norwich also allows us to employ mercenaries for extra legal enforcement, but the company likes to avoid that in most cases. As you can imagine, mercs tend to lack that finer touch. There is something shady about this. I would love to enforce your justice. I don't want anything to do with this mess. Do it yourself. I don't want anything to do with this mess. Fine, as I said, violence is a commodity here. Someone will do it. Sounds like trouble, move on. Trouble would at least be exciting. This is just dull. If only I could get my hands on those PPG documents. Then I could simply hand them over to the city and go home early. Or rather, head back to the office and complete the org size. The draft for the marketing meetup. Sorry, I've got a lot on my plate. You're being manipulated, be careful. If you get her this PPG thing, then that would be a pretty easy way to clean this mess. She'd totally be in your debt. I'll solve this. I will speak with these dwarves. I do not want to help you in any way, shape or form because I am busy, or good luck. I'll just say good luck. Yeah, thanks. I'd like to know more about you. Little old me. I'm an open book. Where are you from? She doesn't answer you at first. Instead, she looks away for a moment and smirks. She's thinking of messing with you. You mean because I'm an orc? I can't be Norwegian? She says, looking at you with a stern expression. I didn't mean it like that. Yes, where are you from, orc? You know what I mean. I'm sorry. You know what I mean. I do, she says, giving you a warm smile. I'm from Blood City Bay. I ran with the war bands when I was a girl. Took me all around the coast, she explains. Far from the cursed plains of Feltyre. Feltyre, a land of elven ruins with magically fertile lowlands in between. In its center sits Blood City Bay, the largest city on the coast, built out of the corpse, or rather just the head of Gorgonian. We were hired during the Third Revolutionary War in Reeds. When it was over, I stayed behind. As she speaks, you see her eyes glimmer. All those memories coming back to her. She's seen a lot. Those were the days. What's it like being an orc in Norwich? My kind are quite rare, so, she mumbles, her gaze trailing off towards the horizon. Some sadness, loneliness. You feel terrible for her. The occasional comment does sting a bit. I've gotten used to it. How nice of you to ask. I'm not asking for you, I'm collecting information. Yes, I'm a wonderful person. I know what it's like being discriminated against. I don't know. Do I? Probably not. I don't know. I don't think clerics are discriminated against. I'm stated as being a human and as a man. I don't think there's much discrimination in that regard, so I'm collecting information. Oh, well in that case, bugger off, she winks. You are a strong and physically imposing woman, attempt to flirt. So you're working for the Free Striders? I'm done asking questions. I'm not gonna try to flirt right now. So you're working for the Free Striders? I don't work for the revolution. It's just a revolution. You fool, you knew that, maybe? I work for the Askani Reeds Trading Company. We promote the Free Strider ideals in Askan. Currently, we focus on making sure this election process goes smoothly, along with other economic concerns. I enjoy working for them very much, perhaps not so much on slow days like this, but alas. Thank you for bringing Free Striderism to Norwich. Democracy, I don't care for it. I like the election, but you're going to lose. Sorry, I don't really know any of this. You see, I am apolitical. I don't think I don't think I really associate with the Free Striders all that much. But I think they're not the worst, maybe, I'm not sure. I don't really want to go with the nationalist answer here. I think that would be it. I don't want to go with the apolitical answer, so either thank you for bringing free striderism to Norway, which is kind of like a, not necessarily a lie, but kind of like a insincere thing to say, or I like the election but you're going to lose, which is a bit more confrontational. I'll go with the slightly more confrontational one. And any decent free strider would be happy with that outcome. It's about the process, not the outcome. Not to pry, but if not free strider, what are you voting in the election? It's only a few days away. Asgalism shall sweep the coast. Earthgard and Asgalist, what a combination. I'll be honest, this is one of the reasons I took the job, speaking with individuals such as yourself, hearing what they have to say. So thank you for that. She is being genuine, so that's very nice. I'm done asking questions about you. Oh, silly me, talking about myself all the time. What about you? I'm your savior? No. I'm a literal walking corpse. Literal might be a bit of an exaggeration, but maybe not, I don't know. I'm not important, stare off into the distance. I'm not important. Saying it like that makes you sound anything but. Am I here on important business? I mean, I could ask about the explosion. I'm here on important business, even though that is kind of a funny juxtaposition. Business, you say? She leans in and squints at you. Fascinating. Perhaps I can be of service, Earthguard? For your business? Tell me what you know about the tea shop. The tea shop that blew up, she says, dramatically. Sounds like a magazine tale. I heard it was an accident. The Post mentioned it in passing. Minor mishap, I believe was the official quote. Although, from what people tell me, it was quite the explosion. Quite, so you weren't in the area? No, I was on the North Wall company business. North Wall? One of 5 districts in Norway, known as the Industrial District for its many factories built along the river. This is where you live. Anyone who calls it the North Wall is probably not a local. Everyone who is cool calls it North Wall, just North Wall. Okay. The sign of an outsider, she calls it the North Wall instead of just North Wall. Relax, she'll learn in time. You sure like her, don't you? What's not to like? She looks inland. I did see the smoke. Was a clear day. What do you think was the cause, Earthguard? I believe there was spellcasting involved. Maybe it was the tea leaves. If the magistrate says it was an accident, I believe it was an accident. No comment. I'm gonna say I believe there was spellcasting involved. Could very well be the case. Hold on, are you here to investigate the tea shop? She might be free strider, but your business is your own. Get away from the conversation. Stand against her. She has no right. No, I think I'm just gonna be honest here. Yes? Really now? Say no, say no. Okay, everything is yelling at me to say no. I'm gonna say maybe. Is that maybe yes? Nice weather we're having. Are you here for the tea shop? Screw it. Yes, interesting. I'll be honest, I assumed the city would just ignore it. But they sent you. Perhaps it was a secret? Should we have stoically avoided the question better? It's sort of a giveaway. Clearly someone thinks this is an esoteric mess if they sent a cleric to look into it. Why would the city avoid sending a representative? What exactly have you heard? Esoteric? I keep hearing that word. What does it mean exactly? Why would the city avoid sending a representative? Duh, because of the election, of course. Look, Tolstad is a highly volatile district with lots of extremist ties. I believe this tea shop acted as a sort of lightning rod. So when a place like that blows up, why would any faction spend resources investigating it? Especially when those resources could be spent on trying to win the terribly important election. While some might see it as corruption, I'd classify it more as simple, boring, but ultimately harmless bureaucracy. What exactly have you heard? It blew up. Fireplace incident. Bullshit, of course. Most likely a rogue spellcaster. Esoteric. I keep hearing that word. What does it mean exactly? It means her eyes wander for a while, her brow furrows. It's a term to describe whenever anything queer happens. Whether the cause would be regular spellcasting or something more esoteric. I'm sure you've noticed something you couldn't explain rationally, and that would be esoteric. I assumed you of all people would know what it is, considering... She mimics casting a spell with her hands, then points at you. Well, I'm here now. You sure are. And good luck, cleric. If there's anything the Ascani Reeds Trading Company can do to help you out, let me know. You can usually find me down in our HQ on Water Lane. She smiles in a way that completely breaks down your defenses. Looking forward to seeing you there. A kind gesture with ill intent. Where's the Goblin Chieftain? Lady Sageleaf? Just head down these stairs. Good luck getting an audience, though. By moving your head to the side and using your eyes to look south, you see a garden of some sort. You can see a goblin or two on the ramparts. Is she busy? I sure hope so. Took us months to get in a room with her to discuss some renovations in the halls. The halls, a common slang for the central spire of apartments in Tolstad. The lower ones are less fancy. If she's not busy, she's a bitch. A dragon of Tolstad, my ass. She catches herself from releasing any more profane comments. Anything else? She looks annoyed now. I'm done discussing business. You want to move on to more casual topics then? Politics, perhaps? I'm gonna nod my head and leave now. Okay, I'll go to them later. Okay. Here we go. I can't talk with everybody here. That makes sense. If you have to write dialogue for every single person you can see, then that's really gonna bog you down.